Hey there and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. If you're new, make sure you subscribe before you leave, and if you're a returning subscriber, if you haven't already, hit that little bell down below for notifications on when I put up new videos. I upload twice a week. It's Sunday, it's sundown, the days are getting shorter, I'm sleeping in later. It's kind of like a weird situation with me right now, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get a video recorded for today, but I didn't want to go another Sunday without recording. So this is an older video, which I wasn't originally going to use because my camera died and I hadn't had enough time to like go and charge my battery before I had to head out. But there's enough like stuff in it that I can upload it, and I also kind of want to because I feel like I had a lot of really important stuff that I was saying in the video. So I'm gonna salvage it and put it up on my channel. I really hope you guys like this video. It's a little get ready with me doing basically the same look that I'm wearing today. I tried to make it look as close to this look as possible. As you're seeing from the title of this video, it is a pretty personal get ready with me. I'm talking about a lot of really personal stuff that not even everything I feel right now in this moment, because this video was recorded probably about like a month ago at this point, but I figured why not upload it anyway. It's kind of interesting for me to see as well. I'm not going to keep you guys waiting very long though, so why don't we grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get started. All right guys, so it's a Friday. I'm feeling all sorts of feelings, and I've been feeling more introspective as of late, and I figured since I'm doing my makeup today, I don't have any intentions to like record like a haul or anything like that. Like, I'm just not in the headspace. What I am in the headspace for though is this sort of stuff, which I'll probably say in the intro. So I'm just gonna do my makeup and sort of catch up on life with you. Apologies if you can hear my music in the background, but like I'm just not able to have a silent moment as of late. I'm listening to Frank Ocean. One of the weirdest things about going through like a breakup with anyone, like no matter how long or short it was, as long as it was impactful on you, I feel like sometimes it takes a while to be able to like listen to certain things or go to certain places or smell certain smells, and like it's like almost like traumatizing. But I'm slowly being able to start listening to Frank Ocean again, which is really nice. By the way, I'm using the Angel Veil primer from NYX. Pretty much a tried and true for me. It's the one that I've been using in all of my Get Ready With Me videos, so hold on, I better make sure that I can hear the audio on this. Alright, so yeah, as the title of this video says, this is gonna be, I think, the most honest, raw, out there, rather like, I don't even know, just the most honest and personal Get Ready With Me video that I'm gonna make, and that's just because I am in such a strange transitional stage of my life, and I am after 7 years like really single, like really single. Like, that's weird to say, that's really weird to say, and I don't even know how I feel about saying that. Give me a second, I can't find any of my brow stuff. I feel like it's in my bedroom. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I found what I needed. It was in my bedroom, but yeah, I'm kind of starting this video off with like some big tea. So today I decided I was feeling kind of, I don't know, not lonely, or rather just like I'm in this big city with no plans, nothing to do. I mean, mind you, there is a huge pandemic going on, and I've really like limited the circle of people that I feel comfortable seeing. But then I remember this video that I saw like years ago called How to Be Alone, and it's essentially just about sort of restructuring like how you look at loneliness, or rather how you look at alone time. I like thought about it, and it was like what I felt when I first saw the video, and it was just like, I don't need people to go out and do the things that I want to do. Like, yes, it's can be more enjoyable with company, but sometimes being able to do things at your own pace and see things at your own pace and experience things at your own pace can be really rewarding, and also to sort of like have those experiences on your own will allow you to like restructure like how you view alone time. And I don't feel like I've been having a lot of alone time in a while. So I decided on a whim that I was gonna go to the museum today. They're doing like a Winnie the Pooh exhibit at the Royal Ontario Museum, and I was like, you know what? There's a very good chance this stuff won't be open much longer. And I don't have a lot of friends or know a lot of people who like going to the museum. And it bums me out that I don't know a lot of people who don't like going to the museum. And so I'm just gonna go on my own, because sometimes when I'm at museums, I feel like I'll have to stay at certain exhibits longer than I want to, or I can't stay at an exhibit as long as I want to. And so I'm really interested to see like how this whole experience is for me. Okay, I have no idea what eye makeup look I want to do, but I think I'm gonna go, I want to like go a little bit more cheerful today. So maybe I'll do, yeah, let me do yellow. I just feel like I want to go yellow today. By the way, I'm going in with this palette. It's called It's All Good from ColourPop. They sent this to me not long ago. It's got a lot of really, really nice colors, which I'll show you guys in a second, but they have this like sort of very soft yellowy brown. I just feel like it would be a really good transition color. Yep, that's good. That's really good. So yeah, so I'm gonna go to the museum later. I've literally been living here for so long, and like I still feel like I have barely even begun to take advantage of living here. Like I've been here for 2 years, and there's still like so much that I haven't seen and I haven't done. And this area is like was one of my favorite areas for a while, so I'm gonna go back and take the subway and all that good stuff, and you know, just try to do what I gotta do to like feel more connected in my city. Because Toronto is so big and so beautiful, and this is just advice to anyone, really anyone who lives in a city. Like, it can seem like you're gonna go there and you're gonna feel like super connected to things and you're gonna have so much to do, but especially as like a self-employed person, it takes an extra layer of effort to feel like you have a sense of community in a city, and it will take effort. So I'm putting in effort right now, even though it's kind of a strange time to be doing so, but I gotta try. So I'm just taking this yellow all over the lid. I think that's good. I'm just gonna deepen up that outer corner a little bit, maybe with this sort of like burnt orange color, just a little bit. Oop, maybe a little bit too much, but it'll all come together in the end. You know what they say, if you screw up, just add some glitter on it. Okay, that's okay. I'm just gonna do like a smidge more. Bring it into that crease. There we go, that's better. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'll try and zoom in where I can. Perfect. Okay, so now for foundation. I don't think I'm gonna do anything crazy, just some BB cream, because we're wearing masks these days. Half of my face is covered, and to be honest with you, I'm really only doing this for myself, and my skin hasn't been too bad lately, so. I guess I just sort of had this like big moment a couple of days ago where I realized I'm never gonna be able to go out there and see what's really out there for me if I don't allow myself to let go of things that haven't exactly been working in the past. And I also don't know that I want to like uproot my whole life to another country right now. And I don't know that I want to keep splitting my time in between two places where it's just honestly made me feel really disconnected from like the people and the things around me, and always made me sort of feel like I couldn't really settle down anywhere. And that's just something that, okay, my card was full. Could not tell you where it was, so I'm just gonna digress, I guess. By the way, I went ahead and did my under eyes, and I'm just gonna use this Maybelline mascara for my lashes. Aside from, you know, kind of being in this like weird position right now where I'm really shedding a lot of my old skin, it has just given me this like incredible sense of self and excitement, and like, I don't know, just like a feeling of like rebirth, I guess is the only way I can describe it. Like, I feel like I'm really on like the cusp of something big in my life. I don't know what that is. I'm scared shitless to take the risk, but I honestly feel like I have the opportunity right now to really see what it is I want out of life and go for that. You know what I mean? Like, go for what serves me versus something I've always done in my life, which is kind of adapt to what other people want because it just seems easier than acknowledging what it is I really want. And like, I also think it's important for me to say this because I don't want to make it seem like I'm like being negative towards myself. I think that who I've been and who I still am, it's not like I've shed that skin completely. Like, I'm still learning. And I've only just started therapy again where I'm sort of talking about this stuff. But I think it's also important for me to remember not to like blame myself for doing any number of the things that I've done that I felt were right at the time, whether that was, you know, maybe keeping my mouth shut because I didn't want to create conflict or made anyone feel like what I wanted was overshadowing what they wanted or what have you. Or I feel like all of those things that I've developed in life, I want to acknowledge them and hold space for them and acknowledge that those are good aspects of me when in the right situation and when in situations where it'll be cared for and nurtured, versus in situations where maybe I feel like people have taken advantage of the fact that I'm a very adaptable person and I like to make other people feel included and stuff like that. And also just being somebody who's like self-employed, like I've always sort of felt like I can go with the flow a little bit more and I can change things a little bit more about my life and my schedule. But that has been something that I've developed, and I've been able to become more of this person who understands others and understands their needs. But I think what I also need to do next, and this is what I'm bringing into my therapy sessions, is recognize when it's something that doesn't serve me and doesn't work for me. And that's a big one because I have a really, really difficult time, and I'm sure a lot of you will feel the same way. I have a really difficult time walking away from things that don't serve me because I feel like an obligation to care for others' emotions. I feel responsibility to care for other people's emotions. I have definitely adapted my emotions many times and learned to sort of, I don't know, make space for other emotions because I don't want anyone to suffer or feel suffering or feel pain. And I will always do what I can to make sure other people are feeling taken care of. But I have sort of gotten into these bad habits of not feeling taken care of myself and then growing like resentful or bitter or having it come up in like really like negative toxic ways. And it's like, I'm not trying to make myself feel like I've done something wrong for being that way. I just think that I tried something for years and it's not working for me. And I think that also came from a place of realizing that maybe I've been a little bit scared to really put myself out there and really go for situations that seemed challenging and exciting, and like, you know, I don't just seem like it was like on the path that I wanted to create for myself versus the path that has just been sort of easy. And I think a lot of that has also been the fact that I've been in this relationship for 7 years, which was stagnant. And this is not to say anything negative about Gil, because I don't want you guys to think I'm sitting here saying things that are negative about him. I think he's an amazing partner. I do feel like him and I will still be best friends in our lives. But I want him to grow just as much as I want myself to grow. And I don't think that we're doing that together because we are so comfortable with one another. And we also like misalign in so many ways. People are gonna go through what they go through on their own time. And you can't force anyone to come to a realization before they're ready to. And believe it or not, like, the reasons why we're not together now might not be what you guys think are the reasons we're not together. Oh my god, is this the wrong one? What? They look like they're the same eye. What? Okay, I cannot do that and talk at the same time. One way or another, I have to start having these experiences to learn like what it is I like doing. And sometimes that's like the weirdest thing about coming out of like a long-term relationship, is just sort of like looking at what it is. I don't know, just like going out and seeing the world through your own eyes again versus like, you know, maybe your eyes and like someone else's. I don't know if any of that makes sense. All I know is that today I'm gonna take myself on a date to the ROM, and I'm excited, and I'm gonna come home and watch more of The House on Blythe Hill. Is that Bly Hill? I don't remember what it is. No, this glue. Better make sure I'm being mindful of the time, because I'm supposed to be there for 1. And I really told myself that I wanted to take the subway today, because, oh, this is so bad. I have not taken the subway in, well, a couple months, but I barely take the subway, and I feel like it's just like, aside from being the cheaper alternative, just like part of the reason why people move to Toronto is to have access to the subway system. And so I'm just gonna like make sure I'm on it today and I'm getting there on time. And I also really, really want to work on like the fact that I have such a, like, I'm so bad at being on time anywhere. Like anywhere. It's like a really big issue. Life is weird. I don't want to make this like just like an incredibly like deep conversation or make it seem like I'm going through it at all hours of the day. Like, I do feel right now in this moment like pretty okay. I have also moments where I'm not okay, but I also know that like my biggest issue in life is like recognizing when like the hard thing is the right thing to do. And you know, one of the things that I had said to my therapist was like realizing that like I'm 33 and I've been in a 7-year relationship that hasn't been working for quite some time, and I kept expecting future me to take care of it. Future me would come in and suddenly have the courage, suddenly have the strength. And then I woke up one day and realized I am future me. Like, that's me right now. And like, for future Sarah, like, whenever that is, to really have gotten the growth and the things that I want out of life, like, at one point in my life, I'm gonna have to do it, you know? I've been listening to like Willow Smith all day, and she has this song called Female Energy, and it's just like on repeat in my head, and it's just like, oh, it's like such a vibe right now. Like, trying to be respectful of the fact that we're in a pandemic while also at the same time trying to like figure out like what I can do like while things are still operating, and do it safely and from a distance and all that stuff. And I also don't mean to keep showing you guys my bra, but this top just pops open anyway, and I don't do my makeup with good clothes on. So let's do this blush. I feel like that's really nice. Oh, this is also from ColourPop. It's called Shook to the Coral. Shook to the Coral. It's from the Coral collection, hence why it's got that name. I'd love to hear how you guys are doing, and maybe like if there's any big realizations. I know people are saying Mercury is in retrograde or whatever. Like, I really don't believe in that stuff. All I know is on a personal level, like, I've been feeling this like intense fear of the unknown, but also this intense excitement about going off into the unknown. She went a little bit heavy on the blush today. That's okay, we'll just wipe it away. I watched a movie last night, The Devil All the Time. Everyone was like ranting about it and saying how good it was, and like, I just like didn't love it. Like, half the time I was confused, and I really was paying attention, but then I was like, this is just like kind of excessive killing. I feel like I've watched like 5 other movies like that, and yeah, I just like didn't love it. Did you guys love it? Because I know a lot of people are like, it's so good. It was definitely very sad, unbelievably sad, but spoiler alert, literally giving you guys a 5-second warning, spoiler alert. When the dad killed the dog, I was like, no, I don't like this movie. Like, I don't like it at all. Like, that really, that was really hard to see. Okay, spoiler alert done. You guys are good. Yeah, but that's what I watched last night. And then I've been watching the Nexium documentary. These lashes are all over the place. I'm gonna have to put a little bit more concealer because I put my blush a little too high, unfortunately. Because I don't know when this video is gonna go up, I feel like I should also mention that, like, if you see me in Boston in like the next couple of weeks, like, it's for a purpose. I have to go back. I have so much at Gil's place, so much of my own stuff, and like, it's like, I feel like it's better to do it now versus later, because doing it later, I feel like, you know, once I've already made so much of a separation, it's just gonna feel really strange. So if you guys see me back in Boston, don't be confused. Things are still the way that they are unless I say otherwise, which is always like, it is what it is. Yeah, I definitely had plans to record this and like kind of had like a little bit of an idea what I was gonna say. Yeah, if I feel like if I'm coming off a little bit scatterbrained, it's because I feel very scatterbrained. I don't know like what I want to say yet, what I don't want to say, how much I want to share, how much of this I want to make like about like life stuff, but like, you know, I'm just trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna take some of that yellow and bring it under the lid. Not gonna lie, you guys, I'm just sort of having like a moment right now. Not for any other reason than just like feeling like putting this out into the world is like really official, and like I'm also worried about opening myself up for judgment, and like just feeling a lot of different things right now in this moment. And I just want to sort of like just take a moment to say that like I really appreciate everyone who has been with me on this journey, and I appreciate all of you who will stay with me on the journey going forward, and, you know, respect that I'm a human being just like you guys are. And, you know, just because I'm on the internet doesn't mean that I like have the answers for everything. I think that sometimes we forget that people we watch online are human beings with their own set of shit, and I'm so excited to like go out into the world and grow more as a person and be that body positive warrior that maybe I was a while ago, and hoping you guys realize that just because I have my own struggles with self-worth doesn't mean that like everything I've said up until this point has been like total bull. It hasn't been. I mean every word that I say when I say that like loving yourself is worth it, and it's also like an uphill battle that some of us just don't know how to fight. And for me, it's not been about my body for years. It's been about being somebody who grew up in a toxic home, somebody who grew up in an environment that was always about blaming me for things. I've been blamed for everything under the sun. And like, that shit sticks with you, and it makes you sometimes even doubt your own intuition. Alright, you guys, well, that is everything for the meat of the video. I hope you liked it. I hope that you enjoyed seeing sort of past Sarah ramblings. That's the only real way that I can describe it. My arm is getting kind of tired now. I need to put this incredibly heavy camera down. I will see you guys next time though, so don't forget you can find new videos from me every Wednesday and every Sunday, and new blog posts every Tuesday and every Thursday, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
I see no reason why I should ever let you go. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming because you